Okay, next question is, what are some tips for integrating spiritual beliefs in a relationship? For those of you who don't know, Ryan and I both grew up in a very, very religious household. And we even took that on for our family ourselves. So we were going to church every Sunday and really, really like in church, heavy. I had gotten introduced to the documentary called The Secret. So if you have not seen it, please make sure you go watch it on Netflix.
LOA Lifestyle.
It's about law of attraction and attracting the life that you truly want and just really elevating yourself like in all areas. I had gotten introduced to that and I slowly started to pull away from my religious background. Not to say that I don't believe in God. Yes, I do believe in God. I do believe there's a higher power. I do believe there is a higher source that we all connect to. However, for me, I didn't think that going to church every Sunday and being around people who were in so much turmoil and so much darkness around them.
But acting like they weren't. So long story short is I got into law of attraction. I really started to learn a lot and I really started to transform my life. We were kind of in a situation where there was I wouldn't say darkness, but there was a lot of kind of like turmoil around us. Kind of like one thing started happening after another. 1 minute would be good and 1 minute we won't be good. And you know, it was just so much going on. So after I had adopted this law of attraction lifestyle, Ryan really started to see how like my business was taking off and just like everything how I started taking off, like my mood, my attitude, and just evolved, period. He seen that and he was inspired by it. I don't think there was a time where I had to just throw it on him and be like, look, you need to do this. I think just him trusting so much in me and just trusting me and seeing how much that I have elevated made him want to elevate. It just happened that way. But I would just say continue to do what you're doing, and if your partner is paying attention, because Ryan is very attentive and he literally pays attention to all the small things, your partner's gonna see like a shift in you and they're gonna want to change something about themselves or change themselves and kind of adapt to what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is different. So like she said, everyone knows politics, religion, you just don't talk about it amongst each other or amongst a group of people. It's just a sensitive thing. So, you know, it comes down to whether or not you want to apply something to your life that you believe will help assist you in evolving and changing yourself. See, that was the first thing. First things first is that we had to come to terms with wanting to change ourselves for ourselves. I just noticed that I don't think we ever will totally just can our religious background, but we had to start thinking for ourselves outside of the box to see how we can apply our religious background to something else, that can build this sacred space
and
for
energy.
Us to grow. And now everything is literally like our world has shifted from night to day. Not that it was like a horrible time back then, but it's just so much better now. And we support each other. I support my wife so much with everything that she does because she is my inspiration. That's my inspiration. Every day I get to be around this amazing person who's driven, such a caring person who has the hugest heart. She shows tough love when you need to hear it. For me specifically, I don't always like to hear it at times because it's just like, you know, I just want my wife to be compassionate and just love me and hold me and tell me sometime like, babe, it's gonna be okay, instead of get it, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? After all of that, and I know she'll learn that compassionate part of herself. It's coming. I feel like that because it's something I desire in our marriage. But she's a straight shooter. That's that Virgo. I'm a Leo, by the way. So Leo and Virgo, we are not compatible. So this is like a testimony to everyone out there who feels like, you know, pays attention to astrology and all that stuff. But we're making this thing work. It's not that we're not compatible, but we're two prideful people who believe in our own thing most of the time. So our marriage has taught us how to just be on each other's side. Regardless of anything. And learning from each other's plight, just like applying all that together and like supporting each other through that. So that's what we do. That's what built this bond. Guys, man, you guys have no clue. We've gone through almost everything in life, like I won't say horrible things in life, but like things that a young, successful couple you wouldn't think would go through. So that's part of the reason why we want to do this YouTube channel for you guys too, and just be a blessing to you guys out there, man. Shoot away, don't forget, drop in a comment if you guys want to know any more questions after this video. We are an open book. We are here to stay, and we're here to give you guys that energy. Peace, positivity, and love is our thing.
So we have one more question they asked. I wanted to add content, but so we have one more. So I wanted to add context behind my question, but I would like to know how you both maintain your confidence in a secure marriage. You are an amazing, fierce woman with talent, beauty, and for me personally, that has not worked for me in my favor with the person I'm currently dealing with. I have always admired the way your husband supports you and the way he allows you to be free and be yourself and simply just stand behind you. I feel more men need to hear from and see other men who actually display a healthy relationship. It doesn't go to say y'all are perfect, of course, but I do believe what you display of your relationship is genuine. At one point, I was almost going to stop dancing because my guy took the fun out of it for me. He hated for me to post videos. He would make comments when I did, and he tried to convince me that if I'm doing it for myself, the world didn't need to see. You would have posted videos, girl. Now, I'm aware this is now probably having you think like, baby girl. And you're right, I have attracted this type of person because I have struggled with insecurities and loving myself. So my original question stems from wanting to further prove to myself, and I guess there are men out there that support their women, and I have simply dealt with a grown boy who may not understand what it should look like. So can you basically like summing my question into one, like how are we like maintaining such a secure marriage with you being able to support me and what I do?
Like why?
Like why? Basically not being a hater.
That's what it sounds like. But anyway, again, that just goes back to the last question that we actually just answered in terms of like supporting one another in our own ways, in our own energy. My woman, oh man, y'all know, man, my woman's sexy as let me say it, as sexy as okay, that's not a cuss word. YouTube's not gonna find us for that. Anyway, my wife is very sexy and very, I always admired how she could be so sexy and be young and sexy and like literally like embrace that no matter what. When she walk in a room, it's been that way forever since we've been together. She walks in a room, you can just feel people get uncomfortable. It's always been that way. Probably not so much now, but I still feel like that even now. With her, all her success and just her being who she is such a motivating mentor to other women out there and even men who dance and do their thing. It's just a crazy feeling that I get as a spectator because I'm her #1 fan. So I'm proud to have my beautiful black queen do her thing. Like, it sounds corny to say, but like, I'm very proud of that. I would never dim her light because of any type of control issues that I may have. As men, we have that sometimes. But I just made a comment, it's funny, yesterday. Remember I said something about pride? Having to set my pride aside, because I was explaining Lion King to my daughter. When at the end of the movie, when Simba walks on the Pride Rock, and I was just telling her, like, Daddy's a Leo, and you know, my favorite animal is a lion, and sometimes Daddy has to set his pride aside for Mommy and did it stuff to work. But long story, whatever. So, my message to any men or women out there trying to dim your partner's light, stop it. Just stop it. It's not cool, and it's not your job.
And it's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Like, that's not healthy. I think some people see like control as it being like, my man doesn't like it when I wear this, so I'm not gonna wear it. Like, as if that's cute and that's okay, but like, sis, it's not. It's toxic and it's not okay. If your partner cannot let you be
who you are,
100%
who you are, 24/7, 365, and
that's not the right person for you. That's not your person.
That's not your person.
It's not.
And just in closing of this, to answer the question, because I feel like this is my question
totally.
to answer. Again, stop it if you're set out to just dim someone else's light, because it only dims your light. It makes people look at you. Obviously, we don't know this person who actually asked this question. Ashley does, I don't. So I hope my answer kind of resonates with her and I actually answer the question. But in terms of just a humane person, control is not cool. Men and women, control is not cool. Secondly, support is cool. Support is what a lot of people complain about not having support a lot of the time. Sit and think about that.
Yeah.
I was one of those people until I had to realize that I got the person that supports me. I don't need anyone else.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think we ever had to learn how to support one another. It's just always been there. It's always been there. I've never checked my wife on telling my wife, my sexy ass wife, that I like to see her in whatever she wants to wear. You can't wear that. No.
Yeah.
My thing is when we go to Fiji. Wait.
And sometimes I have to be like, babe, is this too much? He's like, hell no, just rock it.
Yeah,
and me, I'm trying to be a little more conservative. And he's like, hell no, just. And I remember this one time, which we're gonna add the picture somewhere right here. I had wore this thong bodysuit with mesh shorts over it to Aaliyah Janelle's
Oh, it was
class.
the day you met Aaliyah Janelle.
When Aaliyah Janelle was here in the Bay Area, and I was like, oh my God, this is too much. He was like, you better rock this. You better do what you
And
gotta
the craziest
do.
shit, so the craziest thing about it was that day, I remember that. So that day, I told her, she's like, I think this is too much. I'm like, you better rock that. And you better rock her class because you're gonna be the one that when you do the meet and greet, she's gonna remember you. So Aaliyah, if you out there, you know, my girl rocked your class when you were in the Bay. You probably remember her because we still have a photo where Aaliyah was like, I think she was smacking her butt,
Like,
acting like she was gonna grab it. But it was like one of those things. It was just like, see, I told you. When she came home, she's like, me and Aaliyah took a picture, boom, boom, and like, you know, Aaliyah, you inspired my wife so much. So yeah, it was just one of those things, man. Don't ever dim nobody light, man. That's not cool.
Yeah.
And I believe that if you start, whoever you are, if you start showing your girl more support, she won't have to reach out and try to figure out these parts of herself because she will have a man who is helping her thrive in finding that part of herself. Period. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm my own man. I'm here to help you guys out there. That's what this is about. But I hope I answered your question, Mama, whoever you are. It's all love. It's all love. So
And that was all our questions.
that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe,
and share this video.
and share this video.
If you guys want more videos like this, comment down below what you would like to see from our channel. We have so many great ideas for you guys and what we want to give you guys. We're just really excited.
Crazy fun date nights and date days and all this stuff, man. I'm actually planning a thing after COVID is over. We want to go indoor skydiving. My brother behind the camera, if you want to partake. My brother behind the camera, if you want to partake, you and your lovely lady can partake in this. It's so much fun. Hopefully by the end of the year, your boy can do some.
No, baby, like you gotta cut it right there. After we say like, comment, subscribe, share, we out. We out.